you all could sit down. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome to UC Santa Barbara. We are glad everyone has made it here tonight for this special evening. My name is Edwin Obanya.
And my name is Stephanie Paggio.
And tonight we will be your MCs. So what did everyone think about the food?
Oh yeah!
What did you think, Seth?
It was so good.
Yeah.
Like, we hardly have food like that here because, you know, don't know how to cook that way. But thank you so much for all the families that came here and provided all the food.
Yes, thank you. I enjoyed the food very much. We will now begin with our keynote speaker.
Our keynote speaker graduated from UCSB in 2004 with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Theater, having an emphasis in acting and a minor in Asian American Studies. During her first year at UCSB, she joined Kapatiran Filipino, was a member of KP Urban, became an Asian Resource Center volunteer, and a broadcast journalist for KCSB, bringing attention to Asian American issues on campus. As a sophomore, she was voted as co-chair of Kapatiran Filipino and continued in the office through her third year as well. During her 2 years as co-chair of KP, the organization won first place at the annual Friendship Games, initiated KP's first hip-hop showcase on campus, began the first collaboration meeting with El Congreso entitled Mano y Kamay, and earned the prestigious award of NAACP's Organization of the Year. During her last years at UCSB, she was a coordinator for Filipino graduation and was voted into the office of Legislative Council member of the Associated Students. She also became an active member of the Student Action Coalition, served on the finance board, and worked in such campaigns as bringing awareness to the non-Western civilization ethnicity requirements and justice to the hate crimes against Asian American students on campus. Upon graduation, she received the Dean's Honors, as well as being one of the first recipients of Kapatirang Filipino, Filipino Student Union's Alumni Community Service Award.
Also, as a pioneering artist for Asian Americans, she landed many main stage roles on campus, including Sarah in the production of Stop Kiss, bringing one of the first Filipino faces to a lead role that UCSB has seen in a while, and graduated with the Ann Amis Dramatic Arts Scholarship Award. Considering herself a late bloomer with a passion for acting, she decided to proceed to graduate school in the pursuit of her Master's of Fine Arts degree in acting. Turning down a full scholarship to UCLA, she immediately made the move to New York City to attend New York University's Tisch School of the Arts. Being one of the 18 students accepted among the 800 actors who audition each year, she earned the Tisch School of the Arts Scholarship, the Jewish Women's Scholarship, as well as the Ron Van Loo Scholarship to NYU. As the only Asian American woman in her class, and even the school this past year, she was still perceived as a mainstream actress and was cast in range-stretching roles such as Mame and African American prostitute in Intimate Apparel, Emma Tate, a rebellious 12-year-old daughter in Curse of the Starving Class, and Rose Mundy, a mentally handicapped Irish knitter in Dancing at Lungnasa. Last April, she wrote and starred in her first one-woman show entitled I Am Nothing Like My Mother at NYU's annual Free Play Festival, which has been encouraged to be remounted by NYU's faculty at next year's Studio Tisch Festival.
Graduating from NYU with her master's just last May, she has recently signed with Bicoastal Legit and commercial agencies and is beginning her career in hopes of bringing a new Asian American face to mainstream media. Ladies and gentlemen, our keynote speaker for this evening, Christine Corpuz.
Wow, okay, this is such a huge honor to be back. It's only been 3 years since I graduated. I have always seen this water stuff for guest speakers, and I've always wanted them to use it, so Wow, okay, well. All right, let's have fun, okay? All right, guys. Wow, that was a lot. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I totally just did that. Okay. First off, I would like to thank Filipino Graduation and the graduates for inviting me to speak to you on this very special day. So let's just get this out of the way. I know many of you are very surprised that I was chosen to be the keynote speaker, being only 3 years out of college and just a recent graduate with a master's degree myself. Well, I would like to lay all your fears to rest. I was just as surprised as you are. Yet, when I was informed of this invitation about a month ago, the surprise I was experiencing was actually overshadowed by a massive amount of confidence. Huge. Last May, I received my master's degree in acting from NYU, and at the end of the program, we all participate in this actors showcase as a sort of debut to all of the agents and networks and casting directors from New York and LA. To my surprise, the response I received from the showcase was enormous. I was finding myself sitting in the executive casting offices of Warner Brothers, NBC, ABC, Fox, CBS, All My Children, General Hospital, and even Nickelodeon. I had about 16 different agents interested in representing me and was already being asked to audition for some major Broadway and television shows. So, at the time, my answer to the question of, would you give us the honor of being P-Grad's keynote speaker this year, was a definite yes. In matter of fact, it was a hell yes. Because P-Grad was in a month, and that would be plenty of time for me to have signed with my agents and be a professional working actress in the real world. So, from the industry's overwhelming response of being a thriving new graduate acting student, I was asked to come in for some major auditions. My first professional audition was for Broadway's revival of the musical South Pacific at the Lincoln Center. Bernie Telsey, who is the owner of Telsey Casting and who casts all of the major Broadway shows in New York, had seen me in a play and personally asked for me to come in and audition for them. I thought, yes, I am on my way. So I had made it to the callback, which is the second round of auditions, and I entered as any confident actor would. I planted my body in the center of the room and performed my audition monologue. As I was intensely acting, giving it all I had, I noticed in the corner of my eye that the director was not looking at me, but was focused on his notes,